animals from rich people. These are animals from poor people. So you can imagine the multiplier effect of that in terms of poverty. So when we see the poverty that we have in northern Kenya, it's not by accident. Because you cannot lose 30 billion shillings worth of animals from poor people, and you expect that they're not going to be poverty. Also, we've been exporting animals from this entire region in very limited ways because of the agreements we have had. We have a breakthrough with Oman and some countries. This is, for the service, good news. But really, it is not really good news because when we export live animals, we also export our skin, we export our hides, we export our money, and we export the jobs. So the government, through our ministry, has taken this initiative to establish a special economic zone in this area. So this is going to be the Isiolo, we are calling it Isiolo Big City. And this facility will not only serve the people of Isiolo County, but the entire northern Kenya, from Laikipia to Samburu, to Wajir, to Mandera, all the way to Ethiopia and to Somalia. We want this to be the center of gravity for meat and leather products in this particular region, where every animal that comes in here, we want to ensure that we have 0% waste. Nothing that will be wasted, whether it is skin, whether it is leather, whether it is waste which is going to bioenergy that we have just in here. So it is a very transformative project that is going to turn the entire northern Kenya. Of course, we've been trying to do this organically through our internal resources. World Bank has tried to help us here and there. But now we said, as per Kenya Quantum Plan, that we want to have a rapid quantum leaps and bounds in the takeoff of this particular project. That's why we have sourced for these investors, Arise IIT. It's part of Afrexim Bank, which is a Pan-African financial institution. So really, this facility will be built by African money. And this is, for us, is very good. The other important thing is that this project is expected, just where we are in the initial phase only, to cost approximately $200 million. That is around 30 billion shillings. That is going to be here for this particular facility. That is just the initial one. And then also another $100 million, or around 14 billion shillings or thereabout, that is going to go to expanding the Isiolo airport, so that when meat is processed here, it gets its way to the airport, and from there it is lifted to a number of countries. I've had discussions with a lot of airlines from the region, from the Middle East, from all the way to Indonesia and Malaysia, and they have committed to me that they are going to bring in their freighters. I so far have commitment for around 100 freighters that have been committed to come here and pick the meat from here and fly it all over the world. When we do the facility, because what Arise is doing is creating the enabling infrastructure, what we call the horizontal infrastructure. Then I am in talks with a lot of investors, a lot of companies from especially the Middle East, Indonesia and Malaysia, who will come here and establish their own slaughter warehouses. Once we do the roads, we do the abattoirs, we do the feedstock. That is a magnet that's going to attract them. And why that is important is because we are used to other countries telling us, oh, we are not going to accept your meat because it's not compliant. Now we're telling them, come and do it yourself. Don't wait for us to do it, and then you tell us it's not compliant. Our interest is a farmer, and our interest is our animals. Our interest is our skin. Our interest is our leather. As long as it's done here, we are going to welcome investors from all over the world to come and process meat here. So if you calculate from here to, let's say, a place like Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, a flight will take 3.5 hours only. So that meat is going to leave Isiolo to Jeddah when it is already very fresh. And this is very good. And then leave our skin here and leave our hides here, so that you can be able to do value addition and processing. And actually we are going to have the biggest leather and shoes bazaar right here. So it is from animals all the way to the finished product. I am told that we have some of our farmers who are walking with their animals from as far as Mandera all the way to Mombasa. A journey of around 60 days walking. That is just unacceptable. It's atrocious. So now we don't have to walk all the way to Mombasa and to look for market. Mombasa will come here because from here it is where everything will be happening. We had a visit of the President of Iran the other day. We have signed the agreement. They have now opened the market for us and a lot of other countries. Now with this happening, we are able to ensure that we take dominance of the meat supply and the leather supply and the leather product supply for the rest of the region. Finally, it's on the issue of security. Now, we have a lot of disputes among communities because of the fight for pasture. And when we start this project, because our animals don't have to walk very far in search of pastures, we are going to see some ease and some easing of the tensions between communities who have been fighting over water and pasture. So ultimately this will lead to peace, which is what we need to grow up in this region. I think that I think Kenya has not been very fair to Northern Kenya. I have to agree with that. And I think this project is really the spark that we need to start integrating Northern Kenya into the rest of the country. Through this project, we also are discussing with the governors of the other counties, of Kuria and Isa, to start, as you know, the water levels, the water bed in some of those areas are actually very low. And using irrigation from the water bed, which is very low, you are going to see us getting planting of cotton, of sunflower, of palm oil, and other crops, because it is not true that Northern Kenya is not productive. Northern Kenya can be very productive, both in terms of livestock, both in terms of agriculture. I'm working day and night to ensure that we bring investors into this area. We do our livestock here, we do our meat, we do our cotton, and we do our edible oils, so that we can ensure that actually, I will dare say, that the future of Kenya is our.
And already you said that this project has been lined up for the last 16 months.
Yes.
How soon are you going to see the first projects coming out of this facility?
I think once we do what we do, you can estimate that within 18 months.
Yes.
Within the next 18 months, it is my agreement with the investors that we start to see the first animal coming in here and the first money getting into this economy. And after that, it's going to be very rapid expansion.
And just politically, how much money has been project involved in terms of expanding the airport and also this facility?
So we estimate in the first phase that we're going to invest $300 million, $200 million for this facility, $100 million to extend the airport. And that, as I say, is only for the infrastructure. Once now the people coming to invest in the slaughterhouses coming here, you can expect that it's going to be
Maybe
Governor.
Maybe Governor, what does this mean for the people of Isiolo County? And number two, looking at the size and capacity of this particular facility, maybe just explain to us how many heads of cattle will be going to this particular facility on a daily basis.
This project will transform not only the northern Kenya and the northern belt up to Ethiopia and Somalia. With this project, what I can assure you is that Isiolo people, northern Kenya and northern belt will not lose the animals which they lost last year. In fact, Isiolo alone lost close to 6 million worth of animals. If this facility was working by then it would have not lost such huge amount of animals. When they came in this facility, we were supposed to cater for 300 cattle per day, 100 goats. But as we are speaking now, we have a capacity of slaughtering 10,000 cattle, 15,000 goats and sheep, and 5,000 camels. That can tell you how transformative this project is. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.